Hello, everyone. My name is Danny, and today we will be reading the O5 Orientation SCP Foundation Tale. And this is my personal favorite headcanon, but I will explain after. I was there. I was there when a man ripped through 5 steel doors and tore men in half with his bare hands. I was there when horrible things erupted from the plane mid-flight and set the sane world ablaze. I was there when Green made the dead dance and scream. I was there when the orders came through, when those orders were carried out, and when they told us they needed to be carried out once a day, every day, for the rest of her life. That's reference to the Let's be on the point. I was there when the two best men I have ever known crumpled in an instant because they looked away, and I stood there, staring into that ridiculous face. That absurd, ridiculous face. That was probably the statue. That was the last time anything ever surprised me. When I woke up in an infirmary bed to be told I have been promoted, I wasn't surprised. When they told me that they had falsified my death and administered amnestics to the people who knew better, I wasn't surprised. When they brought me to command and I met with the others, I wasn't surprised. Then they told me that as part of O5 orientation, they were going to explain to me what SCP-001 was. I wasn't surprised. This is the important part. When at the rest of the council, they told me, as to per protocol, I'd be given an introductory letter from the administrator. When I asked them where the administrator was, they simply told me, "We don't know." I almost laughed. Didn't the O5 know everything? They handed the letter to me and left the room. When I asked why they were leaving, they said, "For privacy." I merely blinked at them. At this point, I wondered whether the whole thing was a joke. So I sat down in the chair they have left for me, and I opened the piece of paper. Whew. Welcome, newly appointed overseer. You have questions. Perhaps you don't even know what they all are, or care what the answers are at this point. But you have them, and you have many. If you open this letter expecting those answers, I will tell you that I have, which is none. What is SCP-001? There isn't one. Was there a first anomalous object that was discovered? Of course. Was it important? Probably not. Confused? Good, unless you're still human. That's what we all are, human beings. Human beings that thought we could reliably record the destruction of sanity. We were fools. We still are. The Foundation is compromised. It always has been, and it always will be. Why? We thought there was a linchpin, a reason for it all. It's because we thought there was a why. There wasn't one. The way this is the way things are. Nothing has changed. The universe hasn't broken down over time. This is how it's supposed to be. Personnel are told about SCP-001 because it comforts them. It helps them think that there's a why. Because that suggests there is a solution. But there isn't. We do not repair. We secure, we contain, and we protect. Surely you must have wondered why the objects are numbered chronologically in order of recovery. Surely you have wondered why some objects have fully documented histories and others don't. Surely you must have wondered, given everything you know, why this world even still exists. See, I told you that you had more questions than you thought. We don't know how much what we documented is true anymore. It probably changes from day to day. There's no way of telling what is being affected by anomaly, especially when there could be an infinite number that we haven't even discovered. Existence is an anomaly. So, what do we expect you to do? Armed with this information, or lack thereof? Whatever we do next. We do not repair. We do not solve. We secure. We train. We act. Congratulations on your promotion to overseer. Good luck, the administrator. I was there when not caring was good enough to protect me from the truth. I must have sat for an hour before they came back for me. When they asked how I was, I was. All I said was, a little surprised. They looked at me and heard the voice faintly. Welcome to Overwatch, Brian. The rest is history, if such a thing exists. There's one more thing, though. The letter had a P.S. Don't worry about it too much. Whatever you think the truth is probably good enough anyway. I like this tale. It basically, it explains everything. It's of course not canon itself, but it explains why some things are canon and some things aren't, and why everything's random. It of course isn't canon itself, but you can believe anything in the SCP universe, and I'm believing this one because it makes it feel like amazing. Like it explains everything. The fact that there is no SCP-001 makes sense. There's too many of them. If you think one is that good, then it must exist, but if it didn't exist, then what's the point? We don't. We're just stupid fucking humans. There is no point. And that's the whole point. Like, and this these last part right here, right? It basically explains why everything changes and why like canons and everything like that. It's because we don't even know what fucking canon is anymore. Anything you believe, go with it. I don't fucking care. But I like this story, and I really want can't even know. But you can believe anything in the SB Foundation, so I believe it's canon, even though it's not canon. Anyway, guys, thank you for reading with me. This is what is my life reading shit, basically. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, and if you eat a burger, you're gonna shit out cow